Monk Dog. A story that will lead you to your true self. Chapter 1. Departure. Listen to the voice of your soul. Episode 2. Listening to the voice of the soul.
You don't know your true self.
Darsha's blue eyes pierced me. My true self? Trying to shake off the doubts welling up in my mind, I said, "What does that matter? What's wrong with you? You were shot by the master, too."
No, that's not what I mean. Well, calm down. Let me ask you then, did you have something against the praise that you put an end to their lives? Did you hunt them for your own survival? Did their lives become your life?
No, not really, but...
Are you just a tiny little creature that kills innocent animals, delivers them to humans, and receives food as a reward?
Just a tiny little creature? Is that all I have done? No, there is no way. There is absolutely no way that my job is just that worthless. It can't be. If that were true, then what am I? What is my life for? So I'm not a tiny little creature. I'm not worthless. I am the hound beloved by my master. I'm a very well-trained, famous hound. John the Hound. That's my job. That's me. I tried my best to answer, but my words lacked power.
I'll tell you again, our essence is freedom. We were not born to serve or be owned by humans, nor were we born to be used by them. You are definitely not just a tiny little creature, living solely to be rewarded by someone other than yourself. We have the power to choose our own life and live by our own will.
My own will? My own choice? Come to think of it, have I ever made my own decisions? I've always been on a path that is already fixed, just doing the things that were given by humans. Just trying my best to meet the master's expectations of me. That's what I thought was completely normal. Was there ever me in there?
Remember, John. Remember who you truly are.
Who am I? Who is the self? Who is my true self? What does he mean by true self? Darsha's deep voice echoes through me. It was a low and strong voice, resonating deep in my heart, as if a drum beating and pushing me forward. What is this feeling?
If you are content enough with the way you are living now, there is nothing better than that. But listen to your true self.
Listen to what?
Is the person you are now your true self? Can you really say I am truly living my life?
Darsha paused there, staring into my eyes, and then asked further.
Can you really say this is me? This is truly who I am, without a trace of doubt. Can you proudly say this is truly who I am, with all your heart to your true self?
Well, that is. I can't say that, said a voice somewhere in my heart. At that moment, I was about to cry. What is this?
John, existing and being truly alive are two different forms of existence. You are just existing now. You are not alive. Realize that.
I'm not alive? Darsha didn't answer that but continued.
What is your true self? What is real freedom? Don't you want to know that?
My true self. Real freedom? Darsha coughed as he spoke. Blood came pouring out of his mouth. Are you okay? I couldn't help but call out to him. But that wasn't what a hound would say to its prey. Narrowing his large deep blue eyes, Darsha said,
It's all right, my life is almost over. Don't worry about that, but I don't have much time left. Before I go, I have something to tell you. I came from the land of the north.
The land of the north?
That's right. It's a long way from here. There is a place called Highland. That is our home. There are not just wolves like me. Guys like you, who were once owned by humans, also journey there in search of their true selves. Highland is a realm accessible only to those who have awakened to their true selves and genuine freedom. I have chosen to live my life as a guide for such individuals traveling across the world.
Guide?
Yes, a guide. So if my story stirs even a little in your heart, that means you have received my final invitation.
Your final invitation?
John, listen to the voice of your soul.
The voice of my soul?
And if you are determined to find your true self, there is a mountain north of here called Mount Bellin. Go there.
Mount Bellin? What's there?
Don't be hasty. There is an order to things. You will find out once you get there.
After saying that, Darsha coughed again, and coughed up a large cloud of blood. Darsha. There was something burning deep in my heart, surging up through me, as if it is urging me and saying, "Go, go, John, find out who you really are." Is this the voice of my soul? The sounds of my late companions grew louder and closer in the distance. Darsha looked at me with his deep blue eyes, and softly said,
Everything has already been decided, including the facts that I got shot here today, and I've met you. So long, John, it's time to say goodbye. Listen, when in doubt, listen to your soul. Your soul knows everything.
My soul knows everything?
That's right. Don't forget that, John.
Darsha smiled and looked up into the clear sky.
I'm going over there. I have lived my life. I have lived my true self. I lived my true self to the fullest and lived out my real life. What a happy life I had lived. Thank you, O God, O great being. I'm deeply grateful. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Then he looked at me again with his deep, clear blue eyes.
John, thank you so much for listening to my final story.
As he finished, the life drained out of his deep blue eyes. I realized that Darsha died. The being that was Darsha a moment ago had lost all life and become nothing more than an object. The late fellows came running.
John, what the heck is this? What a big hulking dog!
Harry, my best friend, said under his breath. He is not a dog, he is a wolf.
Wolf? He's big. I've never seen one before.
Harry noticed that I was feeling a little down, then asked,
What's the matter, John? You don't seem like your usual self. You should be more pleased. You've done a good job. You got hit or something.
No, I'm fine. I didn't get hit anywhere. My voice was surprisingly quiet. My fellow dogs started howling one after another and telling the master where they were. After a while, the master on his horse arrived, with 2 servants and another horse to carry his prey.
Oh, a wolf. He's big. This is a good one. Wolves are rare around here. He's got a nice coat and a lot of presents. On top of that, I like his blue eyes. This guy must have fought a lot of battles in his life. I'm proud to show this off to the other fellows. John, you've done it again. I'll give you a reward when I get back.
Then he said to his servants,
Carry that.
Saying that, he left the site, running and heading for the next hunt. The other dogs were running after him, barking and yapping to keep up with the master. I turned around as I ran and saw the 2 servants roughly tossing Darsha onto the horse's back. Seeing that made me very sad.